freed her up enough to get that shot high off the arc.
Fever are coming off one of their more disappointing efforts of the season as Kalia Copper knocks it down from the mid-range.
Too late there, but I think that was a great way. Lexi Holt does a good job putting everybody on the line day in and day out.
Avery gets it inside, and Williams finishes. He's honored with the Dawn Staley Leadership Award before tonight's game. Dawn Staley is in attendance. Copper straightaway three, she connects.
That's too easy. Kind of knowing each other's games and strengths and weaknesses really helped Melissa Smith here.
Williams, who is dominant in the mid-range, knocks that shot down. Mabry able to shake hole and knock down a triple.
We've seen Mabry's game just elevate and has really taken off. She's been able to answer.
Mabry had a career-high 36 when these two teams matched up in mid-June as the Fever turn it over again. It's just Smith and Boston have been so good, and they've been available for Christy Sides. Mabry crossing over Vivian's tough look. She banked it in.
Which puts a lot of stress on the defense. So you have to be able to cut her off as quickly as possible.
4 first quarter turnovers for the Fever. Dana Evans left open, and she cashes in on a three. Evans crossing over on Wallace. Evans the runner, Evans the finish. Wallace stayed in front of her, and Evans
in the press conference, because she's a quiet soul that's doing great work in her community, and it's felt. And I'm happy to share in this moment with her, because where a lot of us come from, there aren't a whole lot of people that give those kids.
You've got 2 of your South Carolina Gamecocks here on the Fever roster, Aaliyah Boston and Victoria Saxton. I doubt Aaliyah does much that surprises you anymore, but Boston and Asia Wilson, 2 of the greatest Gamecocks of all time. I imagine you sitting on your couch with your feet propped up and your hands behind your head, just as proud coach. How accurate am I?
But I love it. But here's what I love about our fans. Okay, they are biased, but they know the sport. They know the players in the sport, the entire game of women's basketball. So that's what I love about them. But you can't cross any of us without a fight.
Competitively go against in a healthy way that just elevates your game in so many different levels.
Here is Williams firing again, and Courtney Williams is red hot.
That is her bread and butter, and so getting to those sweet spots is definitely her thing. And correct comeback here with Kelsey Mitchell with yet another three, just feeling so comfortable in the zone.
Mitchell now has 6 herself in the quarter. The dual representation. We see Fever players at Pacers games all the time, and likewise Pacers players who come here and support the Fever as Mabry finishes underneath. The shots are falling left and right. The easiest ones haven't gone down for either Indiana or Chicago as Williams finishes on the left side of the rim. Williams being hounded by Caldwell. Inside, Elizabeth Williams turns and gets it to go. Elizabeth Williams with back-to-back buckets. She's had a really nice first half. Williams off the double screen. Back for Mabry. She will fire and drill a three.
That's tough.
Indiana has hit 3 threes now in the second quarter. Mabry the bounce. It's Williams. Williams using the Elizabeth Williams screen. Back to Elizabeth. Shot won't fall, but she gets it back. That was the shot clock that went off, not the game clock. So Williams with the rebound and the putback. A 19-point night in those 2 games against the Sky. Mitchell misses. Rebound Smith. A third chance opportunity won't fall. Fever are +2 on the glass. Indiana enters the league's 3rd best rebounding team. Indiana has one of the deepest benches in the WNBA as Wheeler misses on a 3. Williams bounce pass, Copper back in and finishing. This Williams duo has been so dynamic, and Courtney finds Elizabeth.
That's a hard tandem to stop right now.
Williams off the screen. Here's Elizabeth Williams into the corner. Copper launches and rolls in a 3.
That's tough. I mean,
Mitchell on the drive, right to the rim, left it short. The Mitchell, who's been red hot tonight. That was her easiest look. Mabry, step back three. And a timeout by Christy Sides as the Chicago offense. Copper, the step through, and the finish.
Is not an easy task to do.
They'll try to get it into Smith, and that is Alana Smith. Good to see her right back in the game. That was quick. Fever can get Boston going here. She's taken just 4 shots tonight, Aaliyah. Wallace tried to feed it to her. It was deflected. A Rebel Edition pennant. Tickets available. feverbasketball.com/tickets. Here is Boston muscling her way inside. Williams able to get a piece. Mitchell and the Fever trying to add to it. Mitchell gets by Parks. Mitchell lost the handle.
The big difference maker.
It's a 15-4 run for Indiana. Copper can't put a stop to it. Wallace able to bounce it, tap it there to Boston. But the Fever couldn't control, and there's Williams with a bucket. The last 9 minutes of play, the Sky have just 6 points as Williams hits there. Williams off the double screen, driving on Caldwell. Kick back for Birch. Birch hits a three.
There's so much attention there on Boston. You have to be able to play it both ways.
5 points, 3 assists in 14 minutes for Wallace as Copper answers with a three. Mabry being guarded by Wallace. Boston has done a great job here with help defense on the perimeter, then able to get back to Williams. Mabry off balance. That's another tough shot. Courtney Williams catch and shoot and hits a three. What a big shot by Courtney Williams right out of the timeouts. 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. How does Chicago want to play this? Williams pulls up and it stays down.
Attack there by Kelsey Mitchell going down here, although she missed it. Now this shot here, now this is interesting, Pat. You had a 3-second